Let's go! Hello everyone! Hello Vibey! And congrats to being first today. I hope you are having a good day. Yeah, I had a nice weekend so far. And yeah, let's see what we can do today. I have something nice and sweet for you and me, because our nature system got a new update and I want to implement that onto our world. And this is so promising, I can tell you. So let's get right into Unreal Engine. Bye bye, nice music. And ta-da! My favorite music. Yeah, today's about nature stuff. I need my pet rock to work, thanks. And yeah, as you can see, I already loaded into our map, our world. The blue stuff is our fog that helps us with a bit of the performance. And what's new, I will go maybe to the field so you can have a better view on that. Look at that grass. Yeah, it's looking like there is some soft breeze running over it, and we got some different shades of green here and there to make it look more natural and wild. This is definitely new. We got bit new shading on the rocks, as you can see. They have some slight shimmer to them. Also, the border between rock and grass is looking different now. And since we're here, hello Azeki! Hello, how are you? I'm right now presenting the new stuff that came with our nature update. I'm doing fine. I had a really nice, relaxing weekend. And I want to end this weekend with some nice, relaxing nature stuff. Because yeah, looking this world, like seeing it, observing it, makes me just happy. I just demonstrated the new design of the grass. It has now different patches and shades to it. We have this slight run of wind through that. Even if we don't show the grass itself, just the texture gives a bit away. Yes, apple grass. Oh, and before I forget again, there it is. Hello, closed captions. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, this is new. As you can see, the rocks have a slight shimmer to them now, and I want to focus now on the rocks themselves because we have different shades now. You can see this is the normalish gray, and there is a darker, more brownish rock tone. And I can even bring you into the dark forest where the grass gets darker and the rocks even more, to give everything a dark and more gloomy optic. Ta-da! If this is no place where you don't want to get lost, then I don't know. And this is in like really broad daylight. So you can imagine how dark everything can get here. Let's go to the birchwood where I have to show you a nice sub feature. Where is it? Here. It's a slightly different tone now. Here the grass is more yellowish. And I will soon show you how it's done. It's so crazy, fascinating, and fun. But we have like two different images that we can put into the game to feed. One is for the grass and one is for the rock color. So we have a nice color grading. Here we have the brighter ones again, and here we got the more brownish ones again. And I just have to replace some of the older rocks. So as you can see, this one is not taking the new color yet. Here the new ones, they all accept the new color and they will stay in the same color hue as the rock wall. So there's a bit to do now. But yeah, it's still so much fun. And drum roll, the new snow. Like really, the new snow gives it. Go slowly to it. Look at that sparkle. And it even moves when you're moving. So it's looking like real pulvery snow. It's shiny, it's beautiful. It feels like really rich and soft. I can move the sun a bit to show you more of it. And there it is. Yeah, we need some noises. I don't know yet how to do it, but when we are walking through that snow, we definitely need to make some noises. And one of my favorites is, I know I'm a nighttime person in this game, the shimmery snow does look like a sky full of stars. Isn't that cute? So you have at least a bit where you can like navigate through the snow. Whenever we get into a snow storm or whatever, then you have in the dark at least something. Hello, sky. Let's bring back the day. Yeah, and as demonstrated before, just in case you missed that, the new weather types, they are so cool. I want to use the snow a bit more, and of course the rain. We have this snow light theme. I have to do a bit with that because right now the weather is global, so it would be snowing all over the map, which is good if you want to trigger something like really winter season, which we come to later. I can show you a nice trick there. So I have to find a way to separate this snowfall and trigger it just here in that region. Maybe just take away that animation and use it here. We have some heavy snow. Like, whoa, it's really hard to see here. But it's looking chill. Like, I love that. What else? That's about the snow. The normal snow is just some mid in between the light snowing and the heavy snowing, so you can see a bit more further. But as I said, snow is, or weather in general, is something that is global. But I can imagine having some really snowfall all over the map just for the winter season would be adorable. Enough of the snow. Let's check in for the rain. And hold to your seats. What are we observing here? I'm moving the sun a bit more so you can see. Do you wanna build a snowman? No. So here's the sun, pretty much on top. Floors are getting wet now. So you can see the rocks are getting wet. We have puddles. Like if it's raining more than just some soft rain, then we get some puddles. Heavy rain. The light rain doesn't know puddling. It's just tiny bit of wet. You can see the rocks are pretty dry still. Then the normal rain gives us some reflection, some wetness. Whoops. Yeah, you can see it here pretty good. And some nice puddles where you can like have some reflections even. This is so cool. And on top of that, we have the heavy rain with like lots of water everywhere. And you can see everything is soaking wet. The only thing we have to take care is that all the buildings are still dry, and I have to see if we can adapt to that as well. Oh, thank you, Zeki. That's some nice wood. Yeah, so in general, that's about the rain so far. So I did some update to the surface stuff here. Clear weather back, hello. So we can display the weather on our landscape as well. And yeah, as you can see, the color is a bit different, but we can do some nice gradings. And I want to show you how it's done. Let's see where it is. Here's the grass map. I put it here. So it's looked like shit, but that's a bit intended. This is our whole map. This is the overall grass color. I put in some lighter sprinkles. This is the dark forest. I just needed some darker color. And here's the birch forest with the more yellowish grass. And we have the yeah, it looks like simple drawing, but you can do that, as you can see. I used some darker shades on the grass here to match those trees more. And the brown spot on that image is that part. So it's just all in one. I think this is a beautiful solution. And for example, we can do that quickly. If we want to add, let's see if I can find some white one. If we want to make, in theory, some quick change to winter. Let's take this completely white. Let's see if it's doing something. And boom. Winter's coming. And as you can see, the old rocks, they don't play with us yet. So I have to swap them for the new ones. And this is how I can simply and quickly change in between the seasons now. In your chart, I just demonstrated how we can simply swap the normal grass for some fake snow. It's not the sparkly one. That's something different. But that would be the fastest way. Yeah, the fastest way to have some sort of winter season for everyone. Go into like some light snowing. Let's see how the normal snow is doing. I think that's already believable, even though you can see the white grass. But for a quick swap, this would do the job, I think. I haven't checked on the snow during night yet. What does the nightfall do to us? Oh, that's okay still. It looks wintry. Yeah, that's something we can live with. And yeah, if we want to go just back into normal season, I have to go back to the landscape volume. And I have to select my grass map. Save. And we are back with our normal grass texture. And we can end the snow. Ta-da! Are you thinking about changing the leaf color texture for fall autumn? I have to check on that. If there's also something similar to that theme, like all the grass on the map is now tracked by this little and silly image. So we have the basic grass color, we have some darker parts, the more brownish one for the graveyard, some lighter parts on the birchwood, and some dark blob that is toning down the dark forest even more. Here we are. As you can already see here, everything is darker inside there, even without the post-processing, to give you some really gloomy looks here. I mean, it's called the dark forest. Right now we have to swap first all the different of the old rocks here, because they are not adapting yet to the rock color of the surrounding rock map, and the moss and grass color isn't like taking that as well. So in case of our winter switch, this one is still green and that is ugly. So we have to swap them for the new ones. That will be part one. Then I have to look for the trees if there is already something in the new tree package, because we got a nice nature update here. And then maybe we can change leaf colors as well. Then I just have to swap maybe some leaf color map for a more autumn type one, and then we have some full season thing going on. That would be so crazy, and not with like that of a work amount to do for a swap. So the basic winter swap, despite the trees now, would be a thing of just a couple of minutes and an update, and then everyone would see the snow on their next play. Yeah, before that I have to clean up stuff. So let's quickly go and swap different stones here and there to make them like adapt to the new system. And to be sure that I'm staying in the right level, I will be staying always in the same level as the actors. So I'm right now going into that level. For now, I will just delete them and I will set new stuff. Environment, rocks, classic rocks. And there the new rocks will go. And I don't care if they are not like the exactly same rock model, because yeah, I'm not like in any personal relationship with any of these rocks. Let's just have some nice building rocks here. That's looking good. We can see if there is a version with some rock, classic rocks, moss, with some extra moss on top. That's cute. It's the no grass. So if I go there and I select this one, we can make a new edit of that, but I will first check on that. So there is moss deactivated, rain, blah blah blah. That's all good. Rock normal. So the color map is already activated. That's important. Top grass. Yeah, we can add some top grass like this. But therefore I will have to make a copy of that. And to do though, I will just right click, create material instance, and I'm calling it top grass. So I have to add this one to our stone. Just like that. And then we can go, I don't need you anymore, and I don't think I need you. But we are opening our new top grass layer. And now I can go here. Rock, 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 rock. Top grass, yes. See, do we get some top grass stuff here? Or was it? Mask top layer. Yeah, we'll have to see if there is some correlation to the, yeah, but it's looking like, yeah, same color. So it took the color. And we have some natural top grass, yes. I mean, depending on how the leaf textures are done, you could probably just apply a yellow to red orange gradient with some kind of noise added for some variety. Is the top grass setting actually sampling the color map? I'm hoping that it's taking the color map. And we have to check on that. What would be the easiest way? We can just take this baby here. Let's move it over to the graveyard where our grass color is brown and see if the top grass is the same. No. Means I have to do slight changes later to that color in particular. But that's no biggie. We can fix that. And first of all, it's important that we are using the new material, like the new surface for these rocks, so they can adapt to the rain, etc. And then I will globally take this rock material and we see how to get in the map. Do we have any mapping here? Use color map, there it is. Ta-da! Save. And let's try again. No. Why are you not adapting? You should be brown, my darling. Classic rock top grass. Are you having that one? Top grass. Color map. The color map size ain't the same one. Because I had to adjust it for the other one. Yeah. Now it's exactly using the same color, as you can see, even with the gradient, as the surrounding. Ta-da! Fixed. So go back, my darling. Sometimes systems just work. You know what? I love that formation. I think it looks cute. Let's make it a bit bigger. Gosh, my tongue. It's still all embedded here. Nice and sweet, yes. That's cute. Nice, yes. So this one's an old one as well. Just steal the location. Here is a nice rock. Wait, did I miss it? Did I drop it? No. There's some guys hidden. You are old as well. We have to get rid of you. So I wanted to place this one, please. Thank you. See what corner I prefer. This one's looking cute. This. Go. And we should. Do we have some classic rock? Top grass. Boom. Fits. And now we need something for that one. Let's try this one. It's a bit big, but we can just scale it down. Oh, both sides are okay. And we'll bring this baby down to the height of the sleeve stuff here. Yeah, that's okay. Cliff Classic, let's see if we have, oops, Classic Cliff. We don't have a top grass on that one, so we are creating one. Instance, top grass. Ta-da! We have to just go in there, map, use color map, but for the grass. Top grass. Map. Okay. Maybe I have to color map. This is the stone color map, but not the top grass. Let's search for it. It has to be somewhere. We found it in the other case as well. Just emissive. Ba 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 ba. Still the same. Maybe I have to reopen it. Maybe it's lazy. Who knows? Other one had a use color map. There's a grass part on that one. I just put in the wrong one. Grass map. Yes, our color grass map. Ta-da! And now I can give this to this baby. No grass, top grass. Hey, Gizzy! Where are you? I missed you. Let's check if this stone color is using the color map as well. Roughness map. Rock color map, yes. Yes, please. Okay. So we got all of you here. We have to swap you. If we find something similar to them. Maybe these. What if I put you like this? Some staircase. Can squish it down a bit more and make it like this. That's a bit too aggressive, maybe. Yeah. Maybe just use it like that. Then we have something similar. Gosh, what's wrong with me? We have to lay it down a bit more. Yeah. That's something. Yeah, I'm doing map things. I have to swap the old stones for the new ones. Boulder clumps. Oh, we need to update that if we want to add some grass, but we don't need to. It's not really necessary. to have that on all of them. Just add some nice little rockies on top. Da, 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 da. Ta-da. To let it look more random. Here's some old ones. Collection of stones. There you go. Have you guys seen the new Valve headset announcement? Yes! Absolutely! It's wonderful! I mean, it's so good! I want to have it like really fangirl vibes here. Are you going to buy it? Or are you waiting for the price first? Nuke shot. Now this is done. But wait, there's more. We got these ones here. Let's take you instead. Yeah, that's looking cute. And rocks with some top grass. And now onto these babies here, because we need some with sand on top here. And it has to adapt the sand color now. Let's see. First of all, I wanted to use something like this. And another type. Maybe that one. Oh no. Bring these here and here right into the sand. Looking like something. Those little pebbles have to go. You say it's dropping for $6.99? Could be, could be. I'm hoping for 600. Probably will send the index to my aunt because she was interested. Good auntie, good auntie. So now to the classic boulder clumps. We have to make a new instance of that. Top, let's call it top sand. The other one was top grass. Let's go here. Top sand, yes. And save. And you have to get the top sand part. Ew. Rather, ew. That's not the same color. Maybe I was wrong with that. Isn't, maybe I put dirt on that instead of sand? Could be. Maybe I'm dumb. But I love that color. Let's see. Let's see if I did something wrong. Oh, I can see it. I'm sure it's like that. No, sand is like that. Oh, they are talking about desert sand. Maybe there are different sand types. Let's see. Then let's take normal sand if I can find some. Sand, where's the light sand? Give me. go first. Yeah, I want to see that. Here's the other sand color. We put it in there. If we can save it. It's still taking that tint of the sand. Let's go into the lighter, more yellowish direction. And hope this will do a job for us. Sand scale. Okay, I'm going split screen now. No, the sand isn't using a color map, I think, because we have different sand types. And I'm now switching the sand type. Let's see, but I haven't seen a sand color map yet. Let's see. Rock color map, roughness map, style as normal, rock color, emissive map. No. There is no sand map yet. But that's no issue. I'll just take that to the other screen. You won't see it, but you will see it like here. And I can live mix and match colors now to get something similar to what we are having here on the ground. Just have to play around with it a bit more. Hopefully get something. We have picker, color picker. Color picker, my friend, you are failing me. The dark part. It's really not easy. Maybe I can find the colors they are using for that sand. Let's see if there is something. So selection, landscape. Here's our landmass. And I have to go desert dirt, desert grass. Is the desert sand. Here's the normal sand. Here's the sand tint. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm copying here. And I will put it in here. Okay. 2 different tints. I don't know yet about that. Those 2 tints, they don't work. Color variant, desert sand picker, yeah, sand roughness, sand emissive. We have to find a solution. Because I want that sand. I think it's more beautiful than the other sand. I can show you. So I'm using that sand because I found it was nice, super sweet, and this is the other, oops, wrong layer. Can we have a bit more? Oh, this layer doesn't have any weight yet. Sorry, saved. Well, let's see it. Why can't I? This layer has no layer info assigned yet. Indeed. Desert sand. And now again. Here we are. Can't see it yet because it's so light. But this is way too dark. This is really like desert sand. I think this would be too much. I mean, I like the sparkle. It's like really sweet. But it's too yellowish for my, or too orangey for my liking to say. I want the great sand. But that means for now I have to strip away the top sand here. And I have to do some more investigation on that one. But that's easy. Just go here and we have the normal basic color of that rock. Well, she got it from my grandparents who intended for it to go to my sister. My dad has half of the land and my mom is... whoa, that's a lot. We will later have to add some more stuff in here. I thought of adding like small sea stars and stuff. And look at that water. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that cute? Who doesn't want to live here? So this is all the right map. Here are some stones left. Open that folder. Just adding some more rocks here and there. That's a wild mix. Maybe we can have here a nice cool session. No. It's better. You have to be gone and swapped for another one too. And we need something else. Maybe a small version of that one. Shrink you down, make you cute. Have a global top, yeah. So like this, maybe. What about you? You are having that. I'm just checking on the rock stuff here. Yeah, color map is in use. Just to be sure. I know I want to go for vacation now. Yes. I have a good tavern. And I hope the upcoming barkeepers and the helpouts there, they are good. Because people need some good drinks and some good snacks. Oh, why not? Let's add this one here. That's a cute one. Cliff. Do we have a cliff? Top grass. Here we are. People can go beneath that. That's cute. And it's still, I think, too high to just jump over it. We can maybe later use it for something cool. What if I move it this way around? Yeah, then it's even harder to reach. Go. We take it like this. Bam, bam, badam. Okay, everything here is good. Oh, you. You in particular. Let's just sprinkle in some little ones. Oop. You, my darling, you have to move. I have more here. No, 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 no. Oh, over there. Found you. Haha. That's cool if it's like snugging here. So cuddly, coming together with this little tree. Some top grass. Even more. And we have a pyramid one as well. That one. We can do this. We can do this. Just something like this. Oh no, not that one. We can change it. Like, let's take this top because we don't have any boulder with top grass. Let's rename it. Come on. Top grass. And classic cliff, classic rocks, no. Can you please open? Oh, it's already open here, sorry. We take away the top sand. Oop. Let's give it a top grass instead. Grass, color map, yes. There we are. Ta-da! Is that tree supposed to fall over or not? Those trees yet are not toppable. But I will swap many of them for toppable ones, and we have to still like figure out how to make the difference between what is able to be chopped and what should not be, because we need some of them just for decoration, you know. Yeah, but that is still to discussion. Hey, come on. Oh no, I meant that I thought I saw a tree that was laying. Oh yeah, there are like broken trees, like this one. We have some dead tree parts as well here. That's just decoration yet. And here this one is dead as well. Yep. I think that's about all the little stones here. Those are already good. Inside town, I think there are none. Yeah. But we have to redraw all the paths. You are old ones. These are new ones. You can see it by the name. I mean, you could make it so only the dead trees are choppable. I am not sure. Yeah, that's one thing. So if we just wait for them to die. But on the other hand, we have to be a bit careful about not taking away too much of resources from the players. You know. To go a bit sideways here, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I think that's about this area. Do we have any here that we have to take care of? These can stay as they are, because they are already matching. Here at the hot spring. And this water is so shiny. It's looking different in comparison to like everything we have all around in our rivers and in the ocean. We will have to give like the choppable trees some sort of life bar. That's normal. That's intended as well. So now I have to check. You are still in Eodorf 1. Yes, so you belong still to the same level. And we have to make new ones here. But lucky me, I got several of these different types here. Just have to be sure they are like matching the color map of the grass and the color map of the stone. The map. Rock color map, yes. And yes. Yeah. And now it's matching. It's important to see this one is not the same color as this one. I wasn't thinking about adding a life bar to trees. I was just thinking about what look of the tree might be a good indicator. That would be one. We can have even maybe some special tint to them, so you can distinguish what's meant to be chopped and what not. I know that there could be anything. We have to be sure that there is enough material, like for the players, and that things are regrowing at some state. Let's take you because you're looking different than the other ones. So this is looking sweet. What type of material are you? Classic rock. So we have to swap you, my darling. We have different cliffs here. Cliff classic, like this one. Yeah, this is super big. This is the Pride Rock part. But if we shrink it down, make it smaller and tiny, nobody will see it. Like this. Turn this baby around. I was using this part to just have some variation and not only these clean and more sterile parts of the normal background. So this one is more standing out. So it's still completely traversable. Let's see, rock, classic, cliff, top grass. Here we are. I'm sorry the chat is so delayed. I hope you are having a good time anyway. So you are in what? Past 2. So I have to swap my level now. Want to add some tiny rocks here as well. That's a bit big. Yes. Want to see if I can add some snow on top. Let's elongate that part here a bit. It's looking good. Ah, thank you for the word. So let's see what we can do with that one. Let's go here. I have to make a new instance and hope that the snow top is looking good. Top snow. Let's first activate the map. Use color map. Yes, yes. And now to the top. Grass top layer. Do we have any snow? Oh, this one doesn't have snow. Let's see. Rock, emissive, normal, layer. Oh, there's only grass. Ah. Wind color, nope. Then it's a no for you. I wanted to add some nice rocks here. Maybe it's some other type. Cliff classic, cliff classic. Let's take some rock then. How about you? Are you able to get me classic rocks? Top grass. Where's my top snow? Yeah, that doesn't work for you. I'm sorry. Let's go back to your old one. I have to delete the other one because it's not working there. Top snow. Be gone. Delete. And you... Do you have any snow? Top snow, yes. So we can take you. Haha. Instance. Top snow. This is selected. And we give it to you. Now I can add top snow. There we are. Ah, way better. So I thought this may help us to generate some nice and natural border, maybe. If I add it somewhere here. is. That's okay. At least it's not the worst that it could be. Are you sure? Are you really sure? So this one is definitely one of the old ones. Yeah. We have to swap you for the new arc. Yeah. Basically the same mesh. But nice and up to date. To make you thinner. So it's looking not too bad. Get more inside of that part. Oh. And let's see. Classic cliff, top grass, and ta-da. There you are. You are platform classic 1. New platform classic 1. Are you checking who has the worst internet of all? I don't think that's a challenge anyone should win. Let's see, platform. You don't have any top grass volume yet, but I can check if you are already adapting to the map, color map. Oops. Also wrong here. Whoops. It's the same. Just guess. So. Grass. The bottom map. Color map, yes. You don't look the same, darling. I don't buy that. Scaling is okay. That's the grass one. Where's my rock color map? Moss rock. Roughness map. Yes, the map. Yes, please. Yes, please. Ah, better. Way better. I need that. So now on to Europe Classic Platform 3. Take that. Platform Classic number 3. And it seems like it's already like taking the correct color. Oh, good enough. You, my little rock, you have to go. I'm 30. Let's take you instead. Go in here. And you are allowed to grow a bit. Can we give you classic rocks? Top grass? You, my darling. You are Cliff Classic 8. Ba-dum, ba-dum. This is rock. So since I can't see a Cliff Classic 8, we have to take another one. Let's take the 1 instead. This was just meant to be some cool variation. Maybe tilt that baby. Come on. A quick check. Classic platforms is having the color map. Wind, 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 blend, rock, normal, moss, grass, yeah. Just out of curiosity, I ask, is your grass covered direction base on world rotation or object rotation? This is world based. So we got one, as you can see when I move it, the grass is always staying at the same point. This is a nice trick of Unreal Engine to be sure that we have like consistent grass and no weird layers. So we swapped you. Now onto you guys. Maybe take these two instead. Just place them here and oh, come on. See where we can put you. Room. This is cute. Top grass. Ta-da. There we are. This is intended to make our path a bit more narrow and looking more natural. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That is also done. This is still an old one. Maybe let's take another one instead. How about that one? That's a nice form. So people can have a peek around here, maybe jump. I have to elongate you, my darling. Zip. Yeah, that's still matching. Good, good, good. That's for the mountain path. Now I have to swap level again. We have to go for the quarry. And swap this baby. Yeah, but if you change your rotational object as well, or just move it, that doesn't make any changes to the thing. If I like turn around like that, I think they have designated like tops. So let's bring it a bit more down here. Shrink you a bit more. Yep, like this. And now to the grass. Here we are. Oh, it's matching color of the rest. I really love this place here, and I'm so curious how like climbing and doing stuff with others may be like. Is it fun? Is it like is it too small? There's even some little cave here. We have a hiding spot over there. We have to see how big this hole here is, if people can cramp in when they duck, when they crouch. That would be interesting. Let's see where our player start is. Where are you? Yeah. Oh, that's not so far. You can take that. PIE. Yeah, this is opening a new window for you. And I have my third person character to walk you through the map. Yeah, since swapping in between like stream and VR is still pretty hard for me. This is the best way to do it, and to get an idea of the whole size of the game. By the way, the shadows you see here are on the lowest end because I need the performance here. See if I can still get there. Since I'm not able to proper climb now. Come on, let me up, let me go up. Fight. No, it's too steep. So we have to make it less steep here. At that part. We can do that. We are in sculpting. Go to the smoothing tool. Just take out a bit of that. Because, yeah, people should be able to traverse this. Now go to the selection. Player start. Let's move you over here, right to the entrance. And let's try it again. Oh, I wanted to ask, how similar would you say the crafting is going to be when in comparison to ATT? Mostly interesting more in advanced crafting, blacksmithing, and woodworking. Yeah, as Gizi says, it will be quite different. And we try to make more stuff with the things we got. So my idea is to have not only a big crafting deck that can do more, that like you have things to do all the woodworking there and whatnot. You can do oh, come on, we can do it. Yes. I can go inside this with my little pawn here, so that's okay for normal players. But back to the crafting, there are not only like saws, etc., to craft your wood there, not like the carpentry part in ATT, but you have all on the crafting deck there. and you are able to sew your own cosmetics. So you have to cut the fabric and whatnot. You have to dye it to create your clothes. And yeah, we are trying to get more in depth. And I'm not sure if they are still here because they are just placeholders and not done yet. This is the very first attempt on our furnace. It's still dark here and everything is black because it's just a black finish here. So the idea is you put some fuel in here, you have a heat. Different materials will need different heat, and you can go up here, throw in your stuff, and when it's hot enough you can turn that wheel and release your melted metal into this part where you have your molds, and then you take that lever and press down to get your raw item. And during that phase you are able to put in different stuff besides the normal metal. So you can make alloys, but you can add alchemy ingredients as well to enhance your metals. If you are fancy, if you're feeling fancy, then you can dye your metal in different colors. Here you can see some basic things for the it's called quenching, I think. There's a missing one, I have to correct that. Here's that one. Oh, wrong one. Right one. Yeah, this will be a thing as well. If the cosmetics are going to be soon, then are you thinking of just the game by itself being paid, or is there going to be a subscription or something else? Good question. My idea is, and now drum roll, we are not selling the cosmetic itself, but we are selling the sewing pattern. So you are able to make as many of your cosmetics as you like. You can't like share your self-made cosmetics with others if they are paid, but you can be like a tailor of your dream and make as many combinations and things as you like, as long as you have the recipe or the blueprint for your cosmetic or thing. Yeah, the sewing pattern. This is all done. Oh, there was something about this one. We're a bit too high. I don't know why these were floating, but we can correct that since we are already here. That one was good. Okay, yeah. Let's go on with the rocks. I don't have any here. This one, Pride Rock, has to be swapped. Sorry, Pride Rock, but I need you. Environment, rocks, classic. You are big one. I have to select the other one first. Persistent level, because this one has to be seen like all the time. It's not part of any level. Bring it a bit more inside. Let's make you a bit bigger, because I think the original one was wider and longer. A bit more steep. About like that. Are still visible here like crazy. Yeah, like this. I'm going to be soon. When are you think of just all right, then do you think the soon pattern is going to be an item or something tied to your account? Yeah, as Gizi said, it's tied to your account, and I will try to provide all the players with some really nice shop where you just have to log in with your game credentials, and then you can see everything that you have for your character. I hope we can make some sort of try-on feature even when you're on some desktop PC, or like opening the shop in a browser. That would be so neat. Yeah, but I have to still play around with what's possible. But yeah, we have to definitely be careful about how we handle things that are bought by the players. Not only to prevent like sharing in some weird way, but also yeah, to prevent like stealing. Let's keep level. So you all guys have to go. I'm so sorry. But you're not matching the style anymore. And the castle will be next. I mean, it's a bit of work now to like change everything here. But as you see, with the snow, etc., in the long run, it's really worth it. And yeah, you can see it's easy to do. Like no big issue. You can do this even if you're not like the rocket science type of person. Yes. So it's some nice and recreational job for me right now. I enjoy this. My task list, what I want to do, is big, but it's all doable, I would say. Like easy stuff, because I am lazy and I don't need to stress myself out. And yeah, these are one of my favorite jobs. Let's try one of these maybe. You see, this one has some weird semi-transparency onto it, but I can show you how to fix that. So I have already seen that in other cases. And we just have to visit that rock classic shelf thingy here. I don't know where it's coming from. But it's somewhere down here. Let's see. Not normal texture. Glass mask. Yeah, these two. Let's set this to 0 and this to opaque. Hey. Save. And that rock is where it should be, but it's not taking the proper grass color. So let's go in here and see what the grass is doing. Here's the issue. The scaling factor was wrong. We need to have it double the size. Save, and here we are. Turn you around. I want to create some sort of simple cave here for people to just have a little hideout. I was thinking about, of player just either sharing or selling the pattern if it was an item preventing you guys from getting more money to upkeep the service. Yeah. I'm really sorry that we have this topic, but yeah, server costs are something I can't avoid, which means we have to take some sort of money source anywhere, and cosmetic stuff like this is one of the easiest jobs we can do to make this happen. And I think it's pretty fair because it's not like a game-breaking thing. It's not pay to win, sorry. Yeah. So overall, I think it's a fair agreement. And if people want to be super fancy and if they think that the free cosmetics that are available inside of the game are enough for them, then they can spend some bucks here and there to feel super, super fancy. So here we are. Maybe bring this more to the front. There's still a lot of stone and space here. Do I like it? Do I hate it that there is a small gap? Bum, bum, bum. Let's turn you around like this. It's looking cute and fancy. Like this. Hey, garbage crafter! What did you miss? A lot? I'm swapping old stones for new ones. Because the new ones are so cool. We have some grass and stone color map now that is global. I can show you just here, to change the color of the stone. Like here's some light one, here's more dark one, and we have transitions all over the place. We have different grass colors, like here's more yellowish. And the new surfaces that I'm implementing right now, they are not only like showing this nice pattern of wind on the grass fields, but also I have to quickly show you it's reacting to the weather. Rain, 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 rain. So if we have light rain, you see nothing different now. You can see the rocks here are looking normal and everything. It's just a bit darker. If we have some classic rain, then you can see everything here gets wet. And we have small puddles all over the place. And we have the heavy rain with large puddles and everything is super, super soaking wet. And I really like to watch that. It gives me pretty heavy Breath of the Wild vibes, yeah. But to make that function and to enable a quick way to create a global winter in that thing here. We need to swap all the old stones for the new ones so they can adapt and swap the green of the grass into the white of snow. I'm clicking right here to show you. This is our landscape. And if we're using, I think the color texture map has to be swapped for everything then. If we take this one and just give it some white. As you can see, everything here is all whited out. And I have to go to these rocks, like, for example, open this one. We're going for the white here as well. So in a few minutes, I'm able to just make everything winterish. But to do so, we have to change all the old rocks for new ones. So everything's green now. Again. And I was about to create a nice new, where's my castle? Here. A nice new cliff region here for the old Knight's Keep. I'll be waiting here for you, trust me. Like, really? Should we lurk and wait for him? Like stalkery-like? I mean, we can do this. Like, really? I'm waiting here. And it's not creepy at all. It should be the creator that is like waiting for the audience. I'm totally normal. No difference. Da da da. You will never see any difference. Da da da. Dun, dun. I thought I'd find you at the farm. No. No. I'm still here at the Knight's Keep and fixing the rocks. Someone has to do it. Ah, thank you. Well placed. Yeah, that's okay. Ugh. Rather, ugh. I'm sure you're not getting the wrong scaling. Yeah, looking weird. This way is better. So a few more here. Maybe take one of these to get some variation. I'm sure I haven't used these a lot. But I will turn you around, haha. Surprise. Yum. Life can start. Okay. What kind of coffee are you using? What's your favorite type? Do you have a favorite brand or something? Or don't you care as long as it's hot and keeping you awake? Do we have clifftop grass? You don't have any proper top here. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Sorry. I see you have standards. But again, we have to change quite a bit to your scaling. You're definitely taking some other region. So like this. Let's check on you. 1, 2. And solved. It was always that easy. Are you able to just change the default value of the scaling or whatever is that you use now? I'm not sure if I should change it because yeah, we have different usages for that. And if I have it like here with a different number or in another level, I think that doesn't make any difference. You know what? I have to take away that little bump here. Nutty coffee. Now we can work with it. Well, if the grass can be at the bottom of the stone, then it's only the position world is space, not the rotation as well. I'm pretty much sure the new stones, the old one had like moss or grass on top, no matter how you tilt them. But in this case, it looked pretty much like the rocks they have designed sides for that, like special sides. But I can be wrong as well. Sorry, let's bring you in here. That's good. Now, the next one. Now let's take you. My intention back then when I created this area was to have some sort of natural, like hammered into the stone like area. If you're interested in playing around with the grass, I can maybe later send you just a material to play with. And you can have some fun. Onto you. That height. Find a good spot to dock onto that staircase. It's looking good. So classic cliff top grass here and top grass there. And now let's take some bouldery part here. can also like move these stairs a bit if we like. I'm not like super tight to having them as they are. These are just created actors. Here they are. You, my darling, you go up here. Filling these parts. To give it a more rough aesthetic, not that cleanish. Top grass. And now on to you. Let me turn you around a bit more here. And I have to fill that space. You can just play with it. No pressure, no nothing. This is a free play space at all. We are here to learn, to play with stuff, to figure out how things are working. And if we are getting something in the end, then it's good. If not, then it was at least worth a try. Oh, there's a hole. We can fill these holes with the landscape. Just like this. We'll flatten that. And then smooth it down to get it down, 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 down. Then in theory, I can just drop that one stone here. And let's rather add some more decorative ones here to fill out the area. This. Oh, by the way, on the glowing vines, I found something that works, yet it takes a very long time, and my ADHD keeps distracting me. I decided to make an expansion to my cave wood. Nice. I'm really looking forward to see it. Because your ideas were so good so far. We need more of that. That's a sweet stone. We take this rock to fill that gap in between those two. That's cool. We need you to be a bit bigger. So yeah, here you go. That's a little spot where people can drop something. That's not so cool. So I will try to get this done with the landscape instead of everything else. see if we can do something to it. First this one, and then I have to flatten here. Yeah, then it's definitely filled and people can reach it. That's so important. Something I also learned from Township Tale. How important it is to like always keep in mind where people can get lost, get stuck, or drop something. Oh my gosh, Garbage Crafter. That is so annoying. I can feel you, like really, oh my god. That's super sad. I can definitely feel with you. You can maybe feel like how often I had to do things completely from the start again because yeah, something wasn't compatible, something wasn't working out and whatnot. So yeah, I'm definitely with you. So the stones here are, these are not adapting. These are the old ones. But we have to swap level to Stolika. And bring you guys in here. More inside of that mountain. I think that's it. I have to bring it a bit deeper, I think, yeah. Because you're not covered in snow anymore. You are boulders, top grass. You are already in snow. Here's a little one. Some little classic cliff. Sweet. Okay, your landscape. What else? Do we have more of you? I'm not seeing any here. Now onto these. Oh my gosh. This whole side has to be swapped. Oh, by the way, is this scale 2 times the previous default value? Did you change the map size or something else? I only use twice the scale of the image. As I tested it out, I have seen that my normal map size, and I've taken the maximum landscape size, was just half covered with the image. So it had to like repeat all over itself, which was not really good. But yeah, it's fine now, I think. You see like this, cliff, top grass. These are no rocks, but this one, this little baby here. Let's try something copy this one. And I put in this one. Biggie. And we just paste it. Yes. Swap it for top grass, and there we are. That's fast. I totally forgot I can do this. Is it not the best resolution on the terrain size? I tried to scale up the image, but it did nothing. Sadly. But yeah, I only have to do it once per material. So it's not that bad. Rock 10. Do we have a rock 10 here? Rock 9, rock classic 9. It's looking different. Yeah, we don't care. We'll just swap you for another one. You are my new one here. New. A bit wider. Maybe not that big. Yeah, you're good now. Classic rock, top grass. I mean, I get it's not bad right now, but it's going to add up later in the development. Yeah, it depends how often we have to like work with that and change it. Core properties. This is the boulder chunk part. So you are getting that one. Top grass. Boulder Classic 3. We can get that. Number 3 it is. Paste it. Classic boulders. Oh. Yeah. You are rock SM5. Do we have something like this? Let's see. Copy. Rock clump. Let's take this one instead. Let's see what if I paste that, take away that. It's not exactly the same. Bring it in here like this. And of course I need my border top material. You're the classic cliff. I need you transform. There you are. Paste. And top grass. You are Cliff Classic 4. Cliff Classic 4 it is. Paste. And top grass. This is done, this is done. You are the boulder chunk. Copy. Be gone. Paste. Oh, it was the other one. It was the sister one. It's not the same as well. and we make you look cool, you know. Like this. Ta-da. All of you. This is, yeah, this is already swapped. We don't have this anymore. It might be a bit presumptuous of me, but is there any way I could help out with the development more directly than financially? Depends on what your idea, what your time is that you can like spend on the thing. There are a lot of bigger and smaller, let's say, tasks where different people can maybe help out. So there is a lot of room for helpers, but I definitely have to say, because yeah, it's part of the work here. It's time consuming, because yeah, making that game takes time, like a lot. And I've seen many people try to help, and it's not maybe I don't want to say that it's bad attempt or something, or they were lazy, but many of the helpers, they underestimated how much of work it is, and that most of the time ended in them just dropping the work on the project itself, which is sad. But I'm not having any hard feelings or something like this. I know how tedious it can be and how tedious it is to be that long on the same project. But if you don't have any issues with that, then why not be our guest? See, what do we have here? Rock SM10. Do we have something similar? Otherwise I have to swap it for something else. This is different. Classic 10, you are looking different as well. But you can maybe be a good one in that position. So I'm taking you just to have some basic transformation. We have to delete you. I love that one, to be honest. It's sad. So now we have something to work with. We have to make you huge, like really insanely huge, to get this sort of beak-like shape. Yeah, this is better. Want to see what direction. Oh, there's a nice end. Let's try to use you. Move you, not there. I need you. This. Over there it is, darling. Going to global. Yeah, that could be it. So it's living on top of that. Let's try this. Classic rocks, top grass. There you are. Second pride rock. Yeah, it was always there. Coding is a bit different. Maybe I've seen it in other streams by me. But coding is most of the time blueprint based, which means you have these little boxes you have to connect. And yeah, I have a little team of people who are helping me by creating blueprints. yeah, just in their free time and only as much as they can. Because one of our main rules for the team is it doesn't have to like conflict with your life and work. Here we are. I think that's all for that side. So good. We don't have any rocks here yet in the dark forest. Maybe we want to add later. Yeah, about the trees, maybe I can show you. There is already some nice thing because these trees. Can I please select one? Here we are. Very deep. I have to maybe play some new one. If you move them all around, then. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not responding. I have to search my forest now. Where are you? Let's see. Dense foliage actor. You are still. Yeah, that's good. Decal. Here you are. You just went astray. You silly thing. Yeah, that can be tied to the height adjustment that I had to make. Unfortunately, the map was way too low for some of the functionalities I had, and then the calculations of height went completely bonkers. So are you now sticking in? Yep. Height restored. So yeah, these trees already change their color depending on on the position of the word. Probably help with isn't that a little too big? Let's see, sorry. Yeah, I can shrink it down if you like. But I thought it was reaching up there. I'm pretty sure it was big. Yeah. Like these. Yeah, God, 4 to 8 hours of free time after work. That, I mean, if you can spare a minute or two, even if it's sometimes on maybe having ideas on a structure or some sort of idea how some sort of gameplay loop is working, then this will take away much pressure from me and the others. Quick tip. So yeah, there's still enough room and work. My dears, you didn't make it up there. Why? Let's take all our downtown. It's downtown that I moved. Nature historical downtown. Nope. Environment. That's all we got down there. Yum. hate it when I have to move the whole map because, yeah, stuff like this happens then. I don't have to make that often, but it's annoying all the time. I mean, if it helps, I got a couple of certificates. Oh, you don't have to like prove me with any certificates. We are all learning here, so even if you are not in possession of stuff like this, you are still super welcome here, you know. But I have to close this step base here to make it look a bit more like an entrance. Or like this. I smooth down this part. Yep, way better. I mean, it's downtown anyway, but it still deserves some love. Okay, this part has no rocks. I think we are about done with the rocks. Downtown is important. Oh. Yeah, Kizzy. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I forgot the importance of downtown. Now we are in landscape mode already. I can try to repaint some paths again. I mean, the overall pathways are like structured out with the nature here, but we already know that in our walking demo people got lost so easy, even with everything we put on to help them walk here freely and nice. But yeah, we have to do something. I want to try first color and see what's matching. So this dirt doesn't work with that grass super well. What's having that issue again? I don't know what's wrong with that layer sometimes. I'm here on the right one. Let's quickly paint over it. But that's unfortunately an Unreal Engine typical issue. So let's try it again. Let's see what we like more. Brush size, tool strength down. The dirt path or a sand path? Yeah, you have to load. So this one is a bit weird because it's like just dirty on top. What happens if I put this? No. It feels more like it's adding something on top, but it's not really mixing. That's sad. The sand was mixing better. Like creating these more natural pathways. Yeah, I just probably want to help out with something I believe might be cool. Yeah, why not? The best thing is to have just fun. And if you're having fun, then many things will come to you. So guys, what do you think? We have sand on the left side and we have dirt on the right side. The dirt path is pretty hard to miss. but it has so hard edges. And the sand is blending so well. What should we do? The natural is better, yeah. So we can agree on then that this is, despite being sand, our pathway. Let's bring out the big brush here and remove these. Yeah, I'm super annoyed that it's not blending, because in the last iteration, grass was really good blending with the other ones. Maybe it's because the new dirt, etc., they are completely different entities now and not mixing that well. I feel you could lose the path at night pretty easy if you get distracted by something. Might I recommend the waystone's just a bunch of stacked rocks following the path. It's easier to spot the silhouette at night. That's a good idea. Oh, I have to fix that first. I just have to push it into some rock and then it's gone. I hope this gets fixed in some later Unreal Engine version, but here it's not. And yeah, we got our new street signs, so we can add some signs to the way as well. We just have to smooth this part out a bit more. I assume. I don't want the main paths to be too steep. Yeah, that's good. We can live with that. And now on from Strolica, from Zemia entrance. Let's see how big we need the brush. Make it a bit thinner. That's good. Oh, that's... I forgot to lower the opacity of that brush. Yeah. It has to show where people most of the time just walk. I will add additional obstacles here and there. So you have to go different ways. And by the power of fantasy, you can make it glow. I mean, the idea of these rocks isn't bad. So if you're walking over there, a bit lighter and a bit thicker. One is going here. One is going over there. We have to make one going from here to there. And people are walking all in between. Let's try to blend it a bit more out. So basically these are just meant to help people a bit navigating over the map. Let's doing that again. I have to, let's say, I have to prime some of these levels. Try to push you somewhere here. You can't hurt. That's perfect. Not perfect. Let's take the short route here. Just wash over it altogether. There is this path. So I'm basically just priming now the whole area. So I know this is all meant to be grass. Can make it to the locations we want. So where have we stopped? Over here. Sand. Bring you through here. The map is still empty, but can you imagine what else we can place here? Like different obstacles, different enemies. There is so much we can do here. And do you know, in a township tale there is this one spot in the small forest nearby the village where you have this little pond and the goteras all around, and you have to jump over the leaves. That's one of my favorite spots. We definitely have to make some signs for the farms yet. I haven't completed them. I already started on them, but I haven't completed the farm signs yet. And we need to make a sign for the Knight's Keep so people know where it is if they really look for shelter there. So here we are. So this is one path, and the other one is going over here. So for everyone who isn't aware, this space is intended to be the place where our moderators are. So they have some hiding spot where they can just be and do their thing. And what's going on with you now? Why? Like basically why? coming from here? It's grass, no? Are you on a wrong map now? I can't take away that. That's so silly now. Ah, now it's covering again. Oh gosh, what's wrong with you? Unreal. Draw. Could you have some traveling merchant NPCs roaming around, setting up shop at the most obscure random place? Yeah. One of the Easter eggs I want to use is a little nod in the direction of Resident Evil, where we have the welcome stranger guy. So a shopkeeper that is just roaming around the obscure let's say pathways during night and selling you stuff you're not able to get elsewhere. Like you always know what the good stuff is. I really enjoyed that idea, and I love the games. So it would be nice. It doesn't have to be like the same person or something like that, but some crazy dude looking not like the safest option. And we have people here to do some voiceover, you know. So I'm sure there will be a lot of room for fun. Ring ring, hello. How are you, my darling? If I'm thinking of having multiple towns, wait. We have our mining village here. We have our newbie village here. And we have our main capital here. I know bad people are always good. Like, yeah, I know. I really know. But hey, aren't we all like cute and fun? Yeah, so that's about the different locations. Oh, thank you. You make me blush, you know. Yeah, we have these different places, as I said. Oh my gosh, you're taking away my breath here. Yeah, we have the different locations here and whatnot. And yeah, people have all kinds of space all over the map to do different stuff as well. So there's a lot to unpack still. And I think the map size is decent. Oops. Opacity. I can't mention that too often, but a little walk from the newbie village over to the big capital by foot takes me 15 minutes without like any obstacle, without any distraction. Would you have them different prices for stuff such? Yep. You can be a merchant, and that is the idea. So exactly what you are thinking about right now. So some of the goods are like more worth in one place and yet less in another. Plus, there will be differences in prices depending on the stack of the merchant. So let's say if in newbie village they are super low for time in carrots, for example, and they really need carrots, then they surely will be willing to pay a bit more for the carrots in comparison when the whole, let's say, like a warehouse is full of carrots. So you can do some little stock market stuff as well. So this path is done. This one is okay. Now let's go all around here. Whoops. Camera's too fast. And again, we have to think where people could like normally walk. We pretend that it's just dirt and stuff. We're walking too often the same path. We definitely need one. Come load. Reaching in here. And then we have to go over here. I'm still unsure how I should price things. Like we have the different coins with the value of 1, 10, 100 and 1000. Just for the later game when people are thinking about housing, etc. And bigger investments. Hey. Why are you floating? I will have to delete you. Not on my watch. You are good. All of you are good here. Just this one. This one little fella. They will walk everywhere. Yeah, I know. But I think that's part of try and error. I mean, you really can't comprehend such things. Yeah. We can do assumptions of what people are likely to pay and whatnot, and how the economy is doing. I mean, we can still adjust to that. If we see that things are going downwards, then we can just change price, etc. On a global scale. But in the end, I want to have just an idea about how much a carrot is worth in comparison to a sword or whatnot. So you have to go here. And of course, there are some paths that I don't draw because I want them to be like secret passages or whatnot. I'm sure people feel super edgy when they leave these paths. Let's just fill this hole. There's, for example, oh no, this is the wrong way. I have to delete this. Wrong path, wrong path. Brrrt. Oh yeah, sheesh. Thank you. I have to say the kids good night. They should be in bed right now. And you guys, you distracted me. Oh. You don't wanna love it because it's too bouncy or whatnot. I will be back in a minute. I just look if the kids are in bed or not, and then I will return to you guys. Thank you, Gizi, for reminding. That's your job most of the time. So yeah. Be right back. Ta-da! And I'm back. Hello back. Okay. So yeah, kids were already sleeping, as I hoped for. Where is the path? Here. So I can continue my work here. How I'm doing? Yeah, they were in bed, and one of them was already sleeping. So no worry. Yeah, we're doing decent, I think. Life is not easy, life is not perfect, but we're doing a job. Where should I put this? Why the heck are you doing this landscape? Prime. Okay, that's clean and done. Okay, and you're done as well. Oof. How would you handle crafted items? Would be raw material value 1 times 1.2, for example, or are you thinking of something else? I don't have any idea how to price stuff like that. As I said, it's still hard for me to think about prices yet. I have to see as a community what's working and what's worth it. But yet, crafted items should definitely be more valuable than the raw material. And since we are having NPCs as well, so they are planned, I will definitely have some NPC blacksmith there, for example. So if you are not able to do the blacksmithing by yourself, and if there is no player around to help you with that, then you can just go to that NPC and ask for a ready-made weapon or whatnot, and they will tell you a price. You have to wait then, and yeah, then you will get your stuff. You are really floating, no? Nope. The shadows sometimes are a bit bugged. I have to check on them later. Just add some rough path going in there. And then we will just leave them on their own. This super soft. And then be gone. Path a bit thicker here. Because yeah, it's close to Stolica, the main capital. There has to be something. But I'm new in your stream. Yeah, even thought it feels like I've known you for ages. Yeah, we are knowing each other for ages. I will try to make a port or something equivalent for Quest, but the game as you see it right here will be most likely not working on Quest. Because yeah, the graphics, they are just really hard on the capabilities, but you have a gaming PC, you know. And if all your good games are working on the PC, then definitely you can connect your Quest to that PC. Yeah, noise. So PC is definitely my main priority, because this is where the game looks best and where I can do all the crazy stuff. And we have to find a nice solution for Quest later on. I even had a crazy idea, and don't know if it's working, but we could have maybe some sort of campfire light for Quest. But we have to first find out if this is a way we want to go and can go, technically. Yeah, since the Quest is a bit finicky, not only tech-wise, but also how Meta handles their shop. There are so many things we have to think about when going on the Meta shop. So yeah, let's see what future brings. As I said, this nature, these graphics, they're most likely not available on Quest at all. I think no one really likes Meta, but some people just don't have any other opportunity to play. Before I get it, hi Hazy. Welcome. Have you tried to continue your avatar? I want to see new Hazy avatar. Let's roughly connect these two. And this is the path to Stolica. I can't wait to get back to character drawing and character modeling again. There are so many cool people I still want to make. But first we have to get something done here. So for the phase 1, I will just go through and want to provide some basic playability, so we can test the multiplayer, etc. And too thick. And as soon as we are out on Steam with the game and have some insight about how the game is doing, then I will continue with the other content like characters and such. Bring it over here. Bop. This is the pet farm. Yeah, the quest has its own issues, and I'm not speaking about the tech side. Yeah, we all know it's just a mobile phone strapped onto your face. But still, even if the quest was capable of doing more graphics, etc., then yeah, the availability, of course, is doing its thing to change how people play the quest. I've seen in the region of the quest players that more people are there asking for free to play, free cosmetics and whatnot, because most of them are just children who are not able to pay for stuff. And what we are looking for is a more mature audience, not only because of the money, but even because of the content I am addressing here inside of the game. There is mature-ish content. I have to make that path here. So yeah, the overall rating we are having right now, before adding to chop down animals that we killed, that is right now 16, but it maybe can go up to 18 later. Not by our choice, but how companies see and decide what we are, and for what type of consumer we are suitable. Yeah, but I'm curious. I want to see where we are landing in the end. Make some random pathways here, just to show where people normally walk. Some of them may be just tourists who want to make great pictures, and that's fine as well. Yeah, and Steam in comparison is pretty fast forward. So there are no really big restrictions like on Quest. They just want to know if the game is working or if it's some scammy malware or something. And if the game is doing like normally, if it's executing and whatnot, then Steam will just wave it through. While on Quest you have to meet so many regulations. They don't want to have too many sessions where you have darkness or spooky content, otherwise you get flagged, and so on, because they want to be like super family friendly, and we will just not be that. Because yeah, I want nights to be dark and scary. And for purpose, we decided to make the nights super dark. So people are more afraid of nature and darkness again. Yeah, ooh, spooky. Give me a quick sec, then I will show you how darkness is here. I'm pretty proud of that, because it took us quite a bit of work. So this is broad daylight, this is the sun. Let's go over here. So we are at least in the side of one of the villages. And let's just take the sun and do some magic, like whoa, 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 whoa. Super cute how the sun is looking. Hey, garbage crafter. And now the night is rising. This is night. This is black, the blackest black of them all. And if you're not close to any light source like here, it will be constantly hard for you to see where you are, to navigate. I have to take away the illuminescence. Like here, this is close to Pride Rock. And you're definitely, I mean, this is pretty still way up. Yeah, this is like player height. So you have to prepare for the nights, which are taking 45 minutes. And the day is 45 minutes long. Let's go to the dark forest. And this is all that you get. And there has to be some little campfires. See if I can find them in the darkness. I have put there 2 of them, and they are meant to be like always shining. Let's see if I can find them. Let's see. Fireplace maybe? Firefire, campfire. Yeah, there's one. So, just to be clear what you are expecting from a night. How would we find flint or something to light up a fire during the night? Easy is partially right, so I'm not like sprinkling flints all over the map. There will be certain rocks where you can hit them, and then you can get later some flints. I'm still working on that part. There are different other methods to make fire. Like as Gizi said, we have a spell for the time being now, which gets later removed, but you have for the testing phase at least a lantern. And yeah, later on you will just have to be prepared or just shit your pants. I don't know what you prefer. Yeah. But I really love that. We have some nice sound for the night. You hear crickets and whatnot. Let's see if I can do a simulation. I have to put up my music now. I can maybe hear it. No, it's not loud enough. But yeah, basic cricket sound during night. So yeah, this will definitely take away parts of the family-friendly thing that Meta is so eager to see. And since the community is asking for a way to, let's say, to hunt down an animal like you normally do in adventures, and then you put a knife on them to get the meat and whatnot, this maybe kills the family-friendly part in the end. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the night creatures. We have beautiful night creatures. The first one I have created. They are the skin. They are pretty rare. You can see them sometimes flying above the map. They only spawn at night. But yeah, I'll definitely have to add more. And I want to add more because it's so fun, you know? And yeah, but I just need a bit more time, and we need to figure out in yeah, what direction we are going. Like what comes first. Priorities. Shitting your pants in the dark is part of the journey, you know? So Pride Rock is back. I think we got everything. Can turn on my music again. That's about this. Let's see if there is environment, foliage. There's only this stuff. There's some new plants. Foliage types. Here are these trees. Let's check on the new trees if there is some version static mesh. Let's see. I want to know the materials. So here's the leaves, the oak leaves, as you can see. I'm going in here. You have to test it. Main color. Use gradient. Use curve color. Use roughness. I can't see foliage interaction. Hue variation, occlusion, tree sway, wind. There is nothing like instant snow as I see, and there is no map, no color map. No, that's not it. So we can set some basic color texture over it. No, I crushed it. Wrong leaf, darling, wrong leaf. This is palm. I need an oak. Nope. What can I get back? Use color texture. Nope. Here we are. So we would have to go to the main color part. I just copy that for now. And we have to turn them white, yeah, to make them look like there's snow on top. The leaf texture, yeah, we have a bundle here. Let's go and visit that. So it's just this cut out. So this is everything that the oak trees need to function. And I will put that thing all over the place. And that's how these trees are made. You don't want to count them. I once tried one big tree and wanted to remove parts of the leaves, and there were so many of these planes just with the leaves, but it's looking good this way. So yeah, if we want to change anything about the color of the trees, speaking of winter and like fall, etc., then we can do that, but we have to do it inside of the texture. So it's a bit of work, but we can still do it. I see Gizi is playing the long game. So no, save just to be sure. So this is all done. One thing I want to test, but I have to swap the project. Everything is saved. I want to see. Yes. We need to load. I have a different map where I have tested on a testing map stuff from the weather, and I want to see if they made other materials work with the rain as well. So let's see, it has to be somewhere here. So stylized maps, sky, overview sky. Boy. Did I do something wrong? Why? Give me a sec. Ba-bum. I have to fix something first. Content, do I have some basic map? Let's see. Levels, islands. I'm going back to that island, so this black room is closed. Thank you for the wood. So I will add or re-add the sky. Maybe I did something wrong because I used this level to do some testing, and then I brought it to my original campfire because it was a bit finicky and not updating in one go. So let's see, where is my sky and weather? Map builders, here we are. Quickly reload the stuff here. Replacing, let's see if we can. No, I have to first leave that. Let's see if it's doing now. Yeah, now I can restart. Da, 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 da. Please hold the line. Here's it. You mean both for autumn and winter, assuming evergreens, they would be a gradient for winter starting from green for evergreens and for autumn yellow to red. We don't have to be super accurate. It's still some fantasy setting. But if we could at least, thank you, at least give the game some sort of a bit of a winter feeling, then I think people would definitely appreciate that. Perfect, here we are. So this is the demo level. Set rain, so I'm setting it to rain. But we don't have any water here. Let's try heavy rain instead. Where is set rain? Smooth rain. Blood moon. Volcanic ash. Acid rain. Here's running. Clear overcast. I want some more heavy raining. As you can see, that's what I wanted to know. The character is glossy now as well, so people can get wet. I wanted to catch that. And yeah, this ball is also wet. It just took a bit of time. How about that wall? Do we see anything wettening that wall? It's at least a bit more glossy. Acid rain. Okay, gosh, let's try something that is a bit more dry. So we are not wet again. And this ball is also dry again. So there is, yeah. Girlies out there, no blood rain. I can show you. The thunderstorm is horrible. I don't love that sound because it's a sound, and you can get smacked away by the thunder. Let's just wait if we can see. Oh, now there are puddles on the ground as well. Oh, there was just one around the corner. Try to get hit. Yeah, these tend to will crash near players, but you can tell by percent how high chances are to get hit. And the standard is like 15%. Oh, there it is. Whee. That's so crazy. Please don't hit me. Light snow, volcanic ash is so good as well, but we need a different map for that. Something with a volcano or something else. Easy. The plasma storm is pretty much like the normal storm, but with another color scheme. The blood moon. It's just like that. What else? What else? Normal rain, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we can move the time. That's cool as well. And one of the most important part for me was to be dry inside. So inside it's all normal and clear. Let's see what the building is doing. Can't see any like water running down there. Doesn't look like that. Or does it? I want to see a surface where the water runs down, because our world does it, but I need to learn what's causing it. So let's stop this. I will investigate the sphere. We have this ProGrid shapers. Okay, 3D world aligned. Checker color, line color, global scala parameter. Rain wetness. There is something to it. So we have to adapt this to other surfaces. I want to have it at least on roofs, you know? Easy, I said the volcanic ash could be something you maybe want to use. So I have to investigate that baby here. This is a material instance because it's called MI, and means I have to say to see who's the parent. So it's this baby here. Rain wetness. Grid pattern, albedo, roughness, metallic. Set material attributes. So there's a material function. I have to see if I can use it somehow for our other materials. At least, as I said, for the roofs. That would be cool. And some more of these. Yeah, but that's the new system. The old one, before the update, wasn't able to detect like these shelters. It was just raining through. And now our houses are safe. And if you need to find shelter, then you can. So that's about this, baby. We can swap back to our game. Boom, boom. Yes. I'm so curious what else, like idea-wise, we can come up. There's so much stuff. Like really, really. Okay, what else? I'm done with all the rocks. That was what I planned for today. Do we want to do some more? Red. Rain wetness. Wonder how this is working. Fake link. I want to use that MF rain wetness somehow. Base color roughness, material MA. Maybe just go outside and see it. It's a blocking volume. One that is, let's say there are two different systems working there. One seems like a raycast that detects like hard surfaces, and the other one is a blocking volume that you can just set up for different houses. I was testing it here in the tavern, just putting one in there and tried if there is some difference, and it was pretty cool. Let's see. Heavy rain, thunderstorm. Like this is this thunderstorm. I have to find a way to work with my camera here, because this fog is everywhere when you're not a player, but as soon as you get inside, this fog will stay out as well. So this is working pretty good. And now I want to see if we can make this roof wet. Don't want to hit the sky. So tavern, let's edit this one. I just want to get this one texture and see if there's something to it. So here is that roof. Here is the instance. I'm following it to the parent, which is funny, a brick. So if we are changing the brick, then we are changing everything about the house. So now let's try and see if we can find something. Content so stylized. Materials. Most occlusion, sparkle, nope. Effects, environment, map, materials, sound, textures. It thought to be sky, water. I have to look for it. It's definitely inside of this one, so I can follow this to see where this baby is having it. Cutting holes into the landscape, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Wetness map. Yes. Auto cliff mask. Material, rock layer, cliff layer, landscape layer, blend. Can I just put it in here? Okay, this is that. But does it do anything for us? If it has no values over here, layer, get material attributes. It has to be the parameter somewhere. Cliff, cliff, cliff. Multiply. There's some stuff going on here. Oh, grass, desert. Layer height. automatic grass we are not using. Autocliff we are using. Escape visibility mask. Material attributes. Where are you going? I don't get how this is working. But I will have to find out how to insert this function. Or maybe we add our own shader or something to it. Just by learning how it output wetted. Rain wetness. Oof, oof, oof. There's a lot to unpack. I have to like digest it. When we have some sort of island with a volcano, then we can definitely do something like this. But for the beginning, we are having this one island. And yeah, I still have to like unpack so many things. What if... I mean, we could, when it's raining, maybe trigger something to add some lower roughness to things. Maybe this is something for a contributor to just find out what's the easiest way to make things wet when it's raining. But not me, not today. Let's bring the sun back. I wonder what people like more. Like, what would your favorite be? Like having some nice walk when it's like super clear, walking in the sun, or would you also enjoy to have some rainy, cold day and then just stay at the tavern with some warm beverage and share your stories with the other players? So yeah, you're pretty much on it. So if it's a flower that is, or a berry that is coming from a volcano near place, then you definitely have to cook it like a bit hotter. For the detail of light, we have 3 different cultures already here. The Nyla, which are a bit more of Viking themed in their doing. They are earnest people doing normal jobs. They are deer shaped in their body, and they believe in nature as it's all. They are all vegetarians because they don't want to eat meat. They think it's gruesome. Then on this side of the mountain, we have the Sontra living. Living is a bit much because this is just an outpost, because most of them are really living down in the mines, and those are lizard people. They believe in the hot lava heart of Mother Earth. It's a creature that is looking like a mixture of a human and a centipede. So they have other beliefs. And to give the whole thing a bit more of conflict potential, the Aurelians here, they live in the capital. They are bird-like creatures, and they have left the beliefs in total. They are people of wisdom and let's say alchemy, magic, and engineering. So they only believe in what they see. By the way, this thing really works. We made this in one stream. You can go here and look through that and see different star signs and whatnot. It's still the same sky, but we have added some additional stuff to it. So yeah, overall we have 3 different types of people here, and the 4th one will be us. We are the ones stranded in this world and have to find our place somewhere in between. People can take sides, people can take like their own path, but most of the time it's just finding your own little space and your own way in that world. I'm running out of ideas what I can do today. So I think let's just wrap it up. We don't have to stress out ourselves. No one is forcing us to do anything. Next time is Wednesday. That's again one of my drawing streams where I bit by bit draw these little signs here, and we still need some more. Yeah. And in the meantime, I'll just have to check how far I can get and how I feel about it. I will do some more of the preparation for the Steam demo. Yeah, I'm working on that actively. And there are still some minor things to fix and finish, like the wood cutting and the easy crafting. But that's pretty dry and not so fun to watch. So yeah, I will do this when I'm on my own with a nice cup of tea and then just enjoy the silence. Okay, but I think that's for now. I will just climb on top of this little rock and watch one of my favorite places here. I really love that little village here. And yeah, I think we will have lots of fun in the next weeks. Yes, and I have to do some more of the multiplayer testing where we check if the voice channel is working finally and whatnot. So yeah, be prepared for new stuff. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Like, ta-da! Hi! Who's throwing emojis on me? I wish you a good time. Don't forget to come to the Discord if you haven't been yet. And yeah, it was fun with you again. I hope you love what you're seeing there. Again, one stream where we see more of the map again after so many tech streams. But yeah, we'll see. For now, it's just me saying I thank you, and have a good day, good night, good whatever time zone you are. I love you all.